Hey YouTube, I know it's kind of been a while since I've done a more formal video review of anything. Most of it's just been juices. Right now we're going to talk about something I can't really talk about yet because it's not exactly a finished product, but I'm really excited about it. I got in contact with a popular modder. Yeah, he's a modder. Look at that. That is a hybrid adapter for my Astro clone. It also fits your Chi clone as well. As far as I know, every Chi clone I've slapped it on. And not the Zageli Bagua or Bagua or Ichi, not those. I don't know about those. It doesn't really fit the one I have, so. But the Chi clone I know it does fit on. But when it becomes available, I'll try to spread the word about it myself. And basically what happens is it replaces your top cap and allows a flush mount of your atomizer. Today is some alpha hoops, which honestly kind of tastes like some decaying watermelon. Really, I have to say it. It's not that bad. It just tastes like watermelon candy, but it tastes like decaying to me, almost. It's got really low voltage drop. I'll show you guys a picture of that soon. I gotta give you guys some vape porn though. You guys are gonna enjoy this. Back up here. Oh. Now it really ups the performance quite a bit. You really, with the top cap on, the Omega is it performs really well on any mod you put it on. But when it comes to how fast it lights up, these are twisted 30 gauge coils, and it comes out at 0.5 for a dual coil. So you get them twisted micros, they're gonna take a little while to ramp up, but here, whew, not even a second. One. There it is. Burn the shit out of yourself, though, if you're not careful. But, I do want to talk a little bit more about the Omega drip tip. It has, I've had a couple nice drip tips that I've bought, and, there's nothing more annoying than a loose one. And this one is just right. I can remove it if I want to. I can hold on to my mod by my drip tip if I need to. Not for very long, but just long enough to pull it out of a pocket, which is really nice. It's kind of got that media blasted brushed kind of finish. They're two different finishes, but here I am talking about them as if they're one. But that hybrid kit takes a nice 1/4 inch out of the mod itself, and what I like is you don't have that center pin, a brass center pin. If you look up a conductivity of metals chart, you're going to have silver at the highest, copper below it, aluminum below that, brass is below that. Aluminum is 60% the conductivity of copper, and I believe it's 50% the conductivity of silver. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be switched. But this is aluminum, that adapter, okay? And it comes with battery spacers for your Chi clone, so don't freak out. It comes with those. Might have just given away who makes this. Sorry. Comes with this nice little insulator if you got nipple tops, you don't want it to ground off on the and create a hard short. Really, the insulator on here is far enough out, thanks to that long connection. I don't really worry about it. I don't have to worry about it grounding too bad. Also, in my other video, I don't know if I was able to show, but with the top cap you can barely see those threads there. You can start to see them. If I barely see, there'd be the threads there, and it's really wobbly with the old way. This way, it really, I mean, it's a few more turns down, and those threads are deep in there, so it gives you better conductivity. It's a shorter distance for the electricity to travel through. DC current does not like to travel, okay guys? That's why voltage drop is important. When people talk about regulated mods, is you're getting a DC signal, but it's regulated, you know. With the ProVary, it's the signal is regulated enough to where it's a flat signal. You can't tell a hissing, you know, with a 33 chip you get in like a Z-Max or a God knows however many other variable voltage, variable wattage chips that are out there and from China. They're pretty bad, they're pretty awful. I mean, I personally don't like them. I mean, they have their place for vapors who are just getting into variable voltage, but once you learn to do the math yourself, you know, you get some good results. I do want to say one thing though. When it comes to the industry right now, is we got a little vape shop that opened up here in Fort Gibson, and you know, I always like to support my local vape shops. You know, they're quite nice. Go to FTG Vapor. It's right there in downtown. It's a little shop. You know, their prices are reasonable. You know, their juice is reasonably priced. You know, they're not gonna gouge you on a price. You know, it's tax included on the price, so it's a good place to go if you live around this area. And they're pretty good people. I'll zoom out here for you guys. One more thing I want to comment on is this build is almost 2 months old, guys. 2 months. All I've done is dry burn it and change the wicks. So for those of you out there who think that, you know, I got to rebuild every day or every other day, it's just not. It's not the case. I challenge you to find a build that'll last you a month, okay? When you do, keep doing it, because it's what's going to make you happy. You know, I've been quite happy with this build, and it has really, really rocked my world lately. Yeah, especially with these, still rocking the eFest 1600 mod. I've got the purple ones coming in, those purple eFests that just released out. Waiting for 101 Vapes to ship those. I also have the Fast Tech Nemesis clone and the H Cigar Nemesis clone coming in. I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison of those. Pop right next to each other. If there's any differences, I'll let you know. If they're not interchangeable, I'll let you know. I've been told that the H Cigar Nemesis clone is the superior out of all of them. We're gonna find out. We're gonna take the tankometer to it. You know. We're going to put the Omega on both of them, you know, same build, same juice. We're going to get it rocking, you know. We're not going to fuck around this time on these. It's going to be a head-to-head review of the clones. I know there's not very many people out there who can afford the Nemesis. Personally, I can't afford the damn Nemesis, okay? I can't, you know, reasonably say a $180 mod is worth my time or my money. You know, I mean, it's a battery tube after all, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this cost me 24 bucks. Both the Nemesis together cost me less than 60. You know, and I've got a set of magnet switch, the switch magnets from Fast Tech, 10-pack for $1. So if anybody wants some of those, hit me up in the comments section below and we'll talk business. But as for now, this hybrid kit has really been rocking the world here. Let's get a little good shot of this here vape porn here. But Alpha, come on guys, Hoops. That's kind of racist, you know. It's watermelon flavored and Hoops. Really? I mean, before you know it, you're going to be putting out fried chicken and some fried chitlins too. I mean, if you could just name it anything but hoops. I mean, really. But I will give you one thing. Nice thick glass bottle. Your labels are nice. This is 6 milligram, by the way, guys. I'm kind of easing off the 18 milligram strength because it kind of kicks my lungs a little too hard for my taste. Like I mentioned again in the previous Omega video, that happens a little bit more often than I'd like. I'd really like some markers. Plus, with a 22 millimeter atomizer on the Astro clone, which is a 23 millimeter device, there is a slight amount of overhang, if you can see that there, teeny tiny amount. But spinny, 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 spinny. There we go. Let's give it a good pulse here. That's all I really have to say today about the hybrid adapter. I'll have a more formal review once the modder gets back to me on, how they're going to price it, when they're going to release it. It took me I told them it'd take me about a week to get through it, put it through its paces, make it, make some talks about some improvements. You will need an Allen key. As far as I'm told, it doesn't come with one. The kit I received didn't come with one, but it is a beta model. This isn't the final production model. When I get back with the modder, I will reveal the name, and I will say one thing: they are very fast when it comes to responding to you. All I did was send in the kick ring for the Astro clone, and they sent me 2 sets, because apparently the male threads on the Astro clone's kick ring are just a little bit different than the female threads, which I will say one thing. Thanks for fucking up my day, China. But telescopic mods aside, it's a good product. I hope he'll be releasing this and that it's not just a one-off, and hopefully he'll get back to me. But as for now, thanks for vaping the fort, guys, and sorry about the 13-minute long video, but I'm a little tired and I feel like I need to slow things down a little bit tonight. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching, and big thumbs up to all my subscribers and all the views I've been getting. I'd also like to thank Zamplebox, because not just this juice, but I've had a handful of juices from them. The juice that they sent me from Golden Drops was delicious. It was like a pineapple and menthol deliciousness. The 503 e-liquid was from them. Trying to think of what else came from them that I really liked. They sent a liquid straw banana smoothie. I'm not sure on the PG-VG ratio because they don't have it on the bottles. Like here, that's probably a good chunk of VG because it's quite thick, but manufacturers, please start putting your PG-VG ratios on your bottles. I understand you might have a proprietary mix, but at the same time, us vapors like to tailor our rebuildables to our juice, I adjust my wicks according to how thick the juice is, and having empirical measurements helps me a lot, especially when it comes to juice and how much wick to put in my atomizer. If I got a really thin juice, I like to add a little bit more wick, a little bit more cotton. But gosh, this has dragged on for almost 15 minutes, so we're going to give you the outro. Thanks a lot for vaping. Thanks a lot for watching. And big shout out to our local vape shops. Everyone who's seen me, you know what I do, you know what I like to do. You know, sub-ohm vaping isn't for everyone, but for me, it's what I like.